Now, they survived by not coming in for slicks or not being positioned on the right part of the track to be able to come in for slicks. And then when they got close enough to coming in for slicks in the full course yellow, by that stage it was too wet, and there was no, not slicks. So they stayed on wets. They saved themselves basically 2 pit stops, and that helped cycle them right up to the front of the field. Now, you don't always have the luck falling in your direction. The cards don't always fall for you like that, and later on in the race they might, you know, make a sensible choice and be caught out by circumstance. On the other hand, moments like that, when things fall into your lap, can have a habit of winning you races. And we talked about this 2 hours, 3 hours ago. This race is unlikely to be won by a minute. It's likely to be won by a very small amount of a minute. And so we could be talking about single seconds, or maybe, 10 seconds or so. And so any time that luck means you don't have to stop in the pit lane, then that could be the difference. Van der Linde back at the wheel. Sheldon, rather than Kelvin, sorry. Sheldon Van der Linde at the wheel of the car.
Yeah, for the 2 Van der Lindes, Sheldon has for a long time been a BMW driver, and Kelvin has been, of course, over a very long period of time, an Audi driver. But what a success, the 2 South Africans coming up here. You know, their uncle was a great star in South African touring car racing, but they took the long journey, a bit like Brazilian drivers coming up to Europe to do their racing. South Africans tended to head to Germany. In the case of Jordan Pepper and the Van der Lindes, did very well and gradually got promoted up to the GT ranks, and they've won so much between them.
Well, if you want to be a factory driver, what country do you go to? Germany has got more factory teams. You've got the choice of Porsche, Mercedes, BMW for a start. You go to Italy, if you don't get in at Ferrari, you don't get in at Ferrari. Whereas if you
International GT Open Championship.
192. So 192.
Well, after the solitude of the summer break, we now rev the engines once again in the International GT Open Championship. Round 5 takes us to the Red Bull Ring. We are here, formerly known as the Österreich Ring, formerly known as the A1 Ring. It's now the Red Bull Ring, folks. And I tell you this, it's going to be a special race for the championship fight so fraught. We're going to race around a track that was opened back in July of 1969. Closed in 2004, but soon reopened on 15th of May 2011. We are here at a capacity of 105,000 seater that has the ability of holding that number of people with a length of 2.683 miles, that's 4.318 kilometers. And I tell you what, seemingly
coming off.
Green light, go, go, go.
Oh, I like that. That corner, man. on, man. How fucking tiny little air. Half a second, let's go. Second, let's go, baby. 11 to the 6. Ah, 7 to the yes. There it gets. Probably my best. Should go back up to 7, maybe 6. 6.
This is me,
Let's go.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag in sector 3. There's a slow car ahead. There's a slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead, watch out. Losing time in sector 3.
they just could not get an even break. Van Sant Vos in the background, you see him stalking around in the flat hat just at the back of the shot. This is their 5-minute stop. That's a work of unmitigated pit wall genius.
It's also what comes of knowing exactly what you've got to do and not losing your head when conditions are changing.
But they knew that even coming into the pit lane, as the clock got to 12 hours, the second place car would not have crossed the line and taken the lead from them. So they backed that up and were ready to wait another lap if necessary, but they had enough an advantage. That's just brinksmanship of the highest order. That's absolutely superb. Now then,
130 is also doing a mandatory pit, the technical pit stop. It's right down in 24th position, but they jumped at the right moment. Team WRT have not won this race since 2014. They've always been a factor, but this could be the one that gets them their first win in a decade.
Now, you don't have to change, but look how much heavier it's raining now. You do not have to change brakes. We saw that there were brakes out. I don't think we saw a brake change on the BMW. I will check and see if we can get the word from Emma as to whether or not there was a brake change. We heard from AF Corsa that they don't believe they're going to need to do a brake change.
Wow, I got dropped to 11.
Stay in double file.
Come on, dude, get in, get in.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Always an idiot. Always one moron who's trying to fucking fight straight. I'd rather consider how hard it's fucking
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
that? Come on. Fucking have to brake so hard.
Well done, mate. Personal best. Warning for exceeding track limits.
Fuck!
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Who the hell picks up that thing? The first race I've been in. Look how fucking big it is. Oh! This guy's all lagging.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
This guy wants to go up my ass. Fucking doesn't know how to control the board. Completely unmatched.
Yellow flag is set to 2.
I'm not straight. I was going straight. I just catching up to you, but I'm not catching up to that car.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Fix this straight. So fucking hard.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Please dive bomb. And now we're both. One more left to it. dive bomb. Blocked his ass. Why the fuck am I not passing the straight? I can't go.
You're at the halfway mark, keep pushing.
Hey, please, come on. Exactly, we're passing that high-rise.
Yellow flag accepted.
Nice place it is.
full course yellow now.
So 74 Castle Racing Ferrari, do you think?
Yeah, sorry, Castle Racing. And it was David Vidal in 19th place, dived up the inside and gave a massive crack into Lucas Auer. Lucas's Mercedes sitting at the side of the circuit forlornly, but going nowhere. Oh, golly. So already the course vehicles getting around there very quickly indeed, and a few of the people running right wide at last source. But just to reiterate, David Vidal is the AF Corsa Ferrari number 71 up the inside of Lucas Auer's Mercedes at La Source and thumped into the side of the car. Don't quite understand why it stopped as yet.
Well, that has all the hallmarks of, it's got lights on, so it's got power. It looks like it's got the engine running. Looks like that might well be no drive.
Yeah, I fear it could be everything at that tail end of that car no longer quite connected as it should be.
That does have all the hallmarks of going no further, doesn't it? Which is, yeah, pretty rotten. Pretty rotten. It's off the lead lap, and it was off the lead lap anyway, is off the lead lap now. And you imagine that the 71 Ferrari will...
Contact involving cars 71, 93 and 48 in turn 1 under investigation. Correction noted.
So the other car was the Sky Tempesta Racing Ferrari, and that was on the outside of 48. Mad Pandas, Carol Busch, 6th place in the silver class. And again, you get nothing at 18 hours. 6, 12 and 24 hours are where points are awarded in this race. So unfortunately, if you're leading or well up in your class at 18 hours, you just give yourself a pat on the back and a nice warm feeling, but it's
6 hours to go.
Yeah, just got to stay where we are now.
It's your turn, Claude. You can drive. I did the night stint.
One of my favourite comments actually was a couple of years ago from Antonio Felix da Costa when he was racing in LMP2 at Le Mans and starting 4th on the grid. Well, Antonio, what's the plan? Well, I've got 24 hours to pass 3 cars. I thought that's actually a really good attitude to take into a race. You break it down into the simplest possible components. There's 3 cars, 24 hours. All I've got to do is be in front of them.
Okay, so it looks like a technical stop for the number 90 crew there. Mercedes Mad Panda Motorsport. It's been a little bit up and down for them, and they've had quite a few transgressions and penalties already, but as we said, we've got 11 and a half hours remaining in this race for them to try and work their way back up the order. They've had some good pace at various points.
Bit of a ground-up restoration going on there. Not quite sure why the bonnet's up, why things are going on. But rescue here for 48. And they've vanished onto page 2 of the timing screen. It's outside the top 35. So this, Leela Wadu got clattered into a spin as well.
Well, she was the 3rd driver in that mix. Now, who hit who? Because you suddenly had the red and yellow Ferrari coming the inside.
The Ferrari hit them both.
Oh,
the AF Corsa car clattered on the inside of the Mercedes and then clattered into Leela Wadu as well. That was a proper... That's a 2-point cannon, that is. The cue ball hit both Red Bulls, or in this case, the Red Bull hit both cue balls, but... Right, there goes the flatbed. Is the Mercedes on it? No. Yes.
It is.
Yeah, that's an official retirement then. 48 is out. Is the right front wheel even on the car? You can see the left front wheel is. It looked like there was, well, mind you, it looks like there's just a gap in the wheel arch there as well now. You don't see any wheel because they're black. But that's it. End of the race for 48. They are done and gone.
Yeah, I've put the X on the chart. Feel very sorry for them. They had various problems in leading the race in the early stages. Got hit some debris, got punctures. Now at Mad Panda Motorsport, suddenly a little degree of agitation down there.
It's looking like Mad Panic Motorsport there all of a sudden, isn't it? What's going on?
Arrange the letters in a different order.
Yeah. Well, the car's back out.
What have they not managed to do
there's that.
Technical pit stop? They did have some penalties hanging over their heads. There'll be no wave by the way, under this full course yellow period.
Yeah, there's no wave by behind full course yellow, but does that mean we're going to safety car? There will be no wave by on a second safety car within 30 minutes of going green from a previous one. And boy, that's applied to almost all of them, hasn't it? I'm liking the sign, the little lollipop with the illuminated green panda.
Oh, look, the Panda eyes. Look, Mad Panda under Sergio Perez compact, they just do things. Oh, green to go and red to stop. We like that being flicked around. They just make such an effort in the marketing and branding of their team, and they bring loads of new fans to the sport. So, you know, the really popular Argentinian team based in Spain is just doing a fantastic job.
And he's now third generation Perez compact as a competitor, isn't he?
Yeah, they're one of Argentina's sort of leading racing families, and they've done lots of rallying in the background.
Yes.
And, that was sort of first and foremost.
Luis Perez compact still racing, and what's his dad's name? Who used to rally in the 80s and 90s?
Okay, you there.
Did Renaults and
he did everything.
Renault 18 GTX in World Rally Championship.